Hello.
You're welcome.
Hello, everybody. Looks like we're live now. Welcome to the stream.
We're alive. I'm alive, I guess, technically. If you squint and shit at the same time, I'll look alive.
We're gonna play A Hat in Time
I
today.
can hear my own grody ass voice. I don't like this. Oh, I gotta mute it. Morning,
I don't have to worry about whether or not we're getting game audio today because I'm playing from my computer.
Gaudio?
Yeah. Doo-doo! We're playing this because Bis was talking about it a lot on the last stream we did. So, it seemed like a good idea to actually play it. Are you still there, Bis? Did we lose you?
Yeah, I am. Hey, sorry, I just was thinking about rule of everything again. Really good stuff.
You're really quiet all of a sudden.
Sorry, I think I just lost all my enthusiasm and that made me quieter.
Oh,
I can yell louder if that helps.
that does help.
Okay, everybody, I'm yelling
I'm yelling and I'm farting and...
and screaming and I'm vomiting and I'm furiously co-hosting.
Maybe I can just turn you up a bit. This is now 111% loud. Encoding overloaded. I'm broadcasting just a static image, OBS. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do some settings on Hat in Time before I can stream it. I think it's going into full screen. We can't have that. Full screen is unacceptable. We want 5 screen.
No! No, that's too many screens!
Well, so far it's not doing anything, it's just my desktop and the taskbar is gone. And there's like a little white rectangle up in the upper left-hand corner.
Weird.
That's all Hat in Time is so far. Oh, now it's gone to a black screen, that's a good sign. Now if we could have like a little loading symbol, then I'd know we were good. Come on, where's the loading symbol? Hello! Wait, I can't even talk to chat or anything. Oh, there it goes. Oh boy, it's loud. Sorry, everybody. You're getting blasted.
Well, it's time for everybody to die, I guess. Rest in peace, they got Hat in Time.
New challenge road. Visit the mailroom to give it a try. I didn't know there was new stuff in this game. New featured community level. Oh, it's just that set. Oh boy, it's loud. Oh my god. Audio settings first. Okay, I think this level is fine. The game keeps getting stuck. This is very concerning.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, graphics settings. What is this? Why does it keep getting stuck? I don't like that. Oh my god. I really should have figured this out before I started streaming. I'm sorry.
Oh, this really is one hell of a start to the stream. No!
What? Why did you just suddenly say no?
I said no because we've gone raided while we're dealing with this silliness.
Oh, I can't see anything. I just have a blank screen.
What do you mean you have a blank screen?
There's a black screen. That's all I'm looking at. What?
If you open the Windows
Oh, window
bar,
type, windowed.
Cassie wants in.
Well, tell her she's gonna have to wait, because I can't do anything right now. I don't even have my mouse. Where's the mouse? I can't move this window. Okay. I forgot how fiddly Hat in Time is. I should have figured this out before we started.
Well, I mean, if you figured things out before you streamed, you wouldn't be Elena, would you?
Okay, rendering.
Violent levels of unprofessionalism are like your shit.
Configure. Dynamic character physics. I think all of this is where I left it. Hat in Time used to have a problem of the settings would get reset every time I would play it. And I had to keep,
Really?
I would have to set them every time, yeah.
It's a funky issue to have.
Yeah.
It's a funky issue. Again, sorry everybody, we're just figuring this out. By we, I mean she's figuring this out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not prepared to do it. That's what we actually do.
Okay. I think it's good now.
Oh, swag.
Let's capture it.
How's everybody's weekend?
Oh yeah, remember last oh, I think the game is... Oh, the game is still awfully loud, I think. I can't really hear you, Bis. You're really quiet, or the game is really loud, or both. Okay. Now let's get it captured. I think it has a Discord overlay on it.
You can turn that off in the Discord option.
I mean, maybe people don't mind. They can see us talking.
That's... Why would people want to see talking? They can hear it.
Well, it was suggested one time we were streaming, because maybe people want to remember whose voice is whose.
We sound completely different.
I don't know!
There's no overlap in voice.
I don't know!
I'm sorry, I'm just being a butthead at the moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bis, you're still really quiet. I don't know. You weren't quiet, and now you've, like... Your volume has gone, like, significantly down. Oh, okay, it's not capturing the Discord overlay, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, and what are we going to do exactly?
Play a Hat in Time?
I mean, what are we going to play in it?
From the
I
start?
can't hear you, Bis. Why are you so quiet?
I don't know!
Oh, we just have to turn you up a bunch?
I don't know, let me turn myself up. One of my input volume to the highest it can be.
Okay, let's let Cassie join us now, too. Sasha says very quiet, Bis. I had this game 100% completed before there was DLC. Also, remember what Bis drew? Or last stream I showed what Bis drew. Hi!
Hi.
Last stream we showed what Bis drew on Hat Kid. And here's what I drew. All I did was I made one very small edit.
You give a cute cat mouth. Well, that's nice.
I'm gonna have to remember the controls on this game.
Anyway, I'm not actually going to be watching the stream, I think.
I've 100%ed everything other than the DLC.
Because I can't afford to get spoiled to anything.
So I technically have this game 100% completed. Oh.
It's kind of weird how I'm on the stream. I don't know why I'm here today.
It was your idea, Bis!
I said play Hat in Time, not give Elena a chance to play the DLC that she hasn't done before.
Well, I don't know what I'm playing. That's what I said, Vis. I was like, what should I play? What should I do? What do you want me to do?
Well, let's play the main game.
Okay.
Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, little things, it doesn't matter.
I keep turning you up and you keep getting quieter. I don't know what's happening.
Is there some kind of weird adaptive volume thing on your PC? That's the only possible explanation.
Okay, now you're fine.
Discord... Yeah, because I'm yelling.
Oh.
Because I'm angry. That's why I'm fine, is I'm yelling.
So this is how I had Hat Kid looking last time I was playing.
Oh my god, Elena, they let you dress yourself.
Yeah. I may have made the game too quiet and trying to compensate for earlier. Getting some performance issues here. I know for whatever reason OBS is like taking up like the lion's share of the RAM on my computer right now. I don't know why. Let me just close my internet browser. And I'm also going to close Discord, but it's still going to run the voice chat. That will make it a tad bit louder. Okay. Oh, I gotta remember how to make the dance thing happen. Closing those windows made the game really laggy. Okay, we're good. Trying to remember what all the controls are. How do I... Oh, there's Task Manager. Oh boy, RAM is really low and CPU usage is really high. I managed to stream this game okay in the past. I don't know what I did to do that. Are you two still... Are you there?
I'm here.
This is not a very talkative stream compared to last time.
What is to say, honestly?
Yeah, what is there to say about hats and time and... I like how you dress your Hat Kid.
Oh. My computer is not cooperating very well right now. A task manager isn't even loading properly so that I can see what's happening. I have a little program that pops up that shows me like levels of RAM and CPU usage. That's how I know what those are, even though Task Manager hasn't loaded up properly.
It's like you're using my computer.
Why is it so much CPU?
It's what my computer does when I'm not streaming or doing anything.
Hat in Time, I don't know why I'm getting 100% CPU usage, because Hat in Time is using like 50%, and then OBS and Discord are each using 10%. That doesn't add up to 100. That doesn't exactly add up to 100. Now does it? Hat in Time is using a ton of memory, though. As expected. There's really not much I can do here. Yeah, I have all the hats. I have several variations on the hats, too. I want to remember how to activate the dancing badge. So it's very good. Where's settings? There's settings. Let me just change a couple graphics things. See if that'll help. Well, I don't want to lower this. Particle shadows. I like all this stuff though, is the thing. I don't want to turn down. I guess we can make the post-processing resolution a little bit lower. That should help. Standard per object motion blur should help too. I don't like the vignette. Let me turn that off. Let's see how this is. Because it's mostly working. Alright. So what should I do? Should I just do, like, the first level of the game or something? Where do you want me to play this?
I don't know. I was like, maybe start a save file, do a playthrough, maybe? Or she has file.
What if you played the Arctic Cruise finally?
This told me no, because they did spoilers to them.
Oh.
Yeah, like the entire premise of this stream is just inherently flawed and bad.
I don't think so.
Well, I think we can still have fun.
What did you
I don't remember how to
get
what if you
anywhere? It's been too long
What
since
if
I
you
played
went
this.
into Hat Kid's room?
That's this way, right?
I can't tell because of Steam delay, but maybe, probably.
I remember, so when you dive, Hat Kid will like go into this little pose, right? I remember spending an inordinate amount of time trying to dive onto the bed so that I could get a screenshot of her in that pose on the bed. And I could never do it. What the heck was that? I've never seen that one happen before.
Seen what?
That's a new one. Yeah, I can get her to like pose like that, but it's hard to get it in a reasonable place.
Just phase her head into the bed.
Yeah, I didn't want to pose it like up here. This guy lives in my room now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Where
you
you
could
can-
talk to Snatcher and do some of the
No, I
Snatcher.
don't. I'm very not interested in doing those.
Okay.
Extremely
I think I know
uninterested.
why, but can you explain for the audience?
It's too hard.
Not all of them.
I don't want
are
to sit
too
here for
hard.
3 years of doing those.
Yeah, I know why. Just you don't have to do all of them. Is the thing. You can just do the ones you find fun.
Do I have what on, Sasha? Welcome to Mafia Town. That one's not very interesting. This one is interesting though. Well, so did you want to talk about this game then? Now that it's actually here?
I just feel kind of ill and sad, to be honest. I don't
What's the
want to
matter?
be here. Just this stream was a bad idea. I don't know why
What?
I didn't question this before.
But
Like, this is just bad.
you were
like,
ready
you're
for
not-
it.
like, I'm an
What's
idiot.
bad? I don't understand. I love this game.
Okay. Like, I don't know, it's like you're half-hearting this. And I was like, I don't know, maybe we could play through Hand in Time. That'd be like fun, but no, it's like you're just gonna go into your complete save file and mess around in a mission for some reason.
Well,
Wow.
that's essentially what I would otherwise be doing.
He hasn't completed the Arctic Cruise.
I just don't get, I don't understand what you think this is.
You wanted to
Oh,
talk more about Hat
I
in
don't know,
Time, and we were gonna play Hat in Time, so that it made sense for you to talk about it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, just whatever. I just don't care at this point, I'm leaving.
This,
I don't have no obligation to be here, I'm uncomfortable and I want to die.
but this,
I love you, Biz.
this
I love you
was
both too.
this.
I still think we can have fun.
Mm,
This was your idea.
I'm sick of trying to have fun.
You could like make a new save file or something and relive the opening cutscenes and all that stuff.
Yeah, like you know, the game, the experience, is the game.
Well,
There's a lot of stuff
That's
I forgot
boring.
about from the beginning of this game.
I've already done that.
I am losing my fucking mind. Okay, you know what? This is basically.
See,
Not
I
even the
forgot
greatest
about
frame
a
rate.
lot of stuff. Like, I forgot about the bit where you play as Mustache Kid in the ship in the beginning. And I
Yep.
forgot about, like, the... Isn't there a part where they explain how timepieces work? And it's like, if they break, then they rewind time so that they're
Yeah.
not broken?
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool, and it's funny that they don't really do that much with it. Like, I guess that's the source of their power, but they don't do much with, like, the actual mechanics of that.
Really just
It's
feel
so
like
cool,
all the
though.
does really just feel like the entire time thing was just completely removed in development.
Yeah.
There is no time in this game at all.
There
There's
is
no-
one mechanic that's related to time, but you haven't seen it yet.
Is that just the advances?
Well,
No.
Forward?
I guess so.
I hate when people are like, "Oh, Blinks the Time Sweeper has rewinding and fast forwarding, so it's a 4-dimensional game." Buddy, time moves forward in every game. Mario Sunshine is a 4-dimensional game.
Well, technically every game is 4-dimensional in that case, if you're counting time as the 4th dimension.
Well, except for 2-dimensional games, they're actually 3-dimensional.
No, they're 4-dimensional.
No, they're 3-dimensional.
They have 2 time dimensions.
They do not have two time. They do not have two time.
There's the one where time moves forward for them, and the one where time moves forward for you.
Well,
And you are
then
3.
every 3-dimensional game is a 5-dimensional game then. I mean, why are you doing this to me? Elena, can you do me a favour? Can you go to the eShop? You go to the eShop.
The eShop?
Yeah, go to the fucking eShop. Go to the
Why?
fucking... Just go to the eShop, I wanna see what's on there.
I'm on my computer.
Oh. Oh, fuck, you are on your computer!
Yeah, remember? That's why I had to fiddle around with settings.
Hey, Elena, open up Peggle Steam Edition.
I don't have that.
I know you're not, I don't even think it exists.
And Peggle is on Steam. I don't think it has a Steam edition, though.
I hate the word edition, because there's a lot of YouTube channels now that just call every episode of their series an edition. It's like, just fuck off.
I haven't seen
Fuck
any of
off.
that.
Fuck off. I just don't like it. Edition sounds like a version of something, right?
Right, it
Yeah.
really does. Like, it feels like it's like a different version of something. Like,
Yeah.
although it doesn't
Ouch.
feel like okay, there's this one game.
Isn't that-
You remember Drawn to Life, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Well, there's a SpongeBob Drawn to Life game, and it's like its own game with mechanics of Drawn to Life, and I think it's called Drawn to Life SpongeBob Edition, and that was always weird to me because it's like it's not really an edition of a Drawn to Life game. It's just a SpongeBob themed Drawn to Life game.
Mm.
You know,
I guess it could be an edition of the concept of a Drawn to Life game.
Isn't it?
But yeah.
Isn't that more of like a magazine term? Like, you'd say this is the insert thing edition of the magazine?
I guess that's where it could. But even that feels wrong as well, because each issues aren't interchangeable. They're not versions of each other. I don't know.
Yeah, the word edition is real weird. I don't think I know what it means. Let's look it up. Edition.
What do I do to this thing? I forget. I think I have to, like, awkwardly
A
stand here
particular
and then hit it.
form or version of a published text. Okay, that's
That makes
pretty
sense.
broad.
Okay, I still don't like it.
So that would explain why they use that with magazines and
I don't care.
newspapers.
Still wrong. I've decided it's wrong.
That's the official definition, like the real definition of it. That's wrong.
I don't care. I don't. Yeah. Chromator says I feel like an edition implies the same basic experience but modified somehow.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I chuck a ball in the pool.
I guess maybe it's like with magazines, I can kind of almost believe it because they have the same columns, kind of, sometimes, but then they have, but like, when it's like a YouTube channel, like Wisecrack make some fucking videos where they talk about some shows or whatever, they're not that great, but I watch them sometimes just because they have nothing else on. And they call every episode an edition. It's like, you can't take 2 essay videos about different TV shows and call them editions of the same thing.
It is really weird. It seems like there's like, it's been used that way a lot historically, but it's still weird to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not pretentious, but it feels pretentious to me.
Like, maybe.
I really like moving around in this game, so I'm just happy to just fiddle around and just move around.
I kind of
This
really
is the only
don't
game I feel like that about, where I'm happy to just what's around.
I'm kind of like, I don't know, like this isn't the worst game to move around in for me, but I don't like it.
It's like I can always get exactly anywhere I want to be. This movement.
What does that mean? No, you can't. You can't though.
It's like really precisely I can get. Like this game, I can get into places you're not even supposed to be in.
I know
I'm
what
really
she
good at that.
means. This game and Sonic Adventure have been like the only 2 games where I've remarked, wow, I can control this character surprisingly confidently.
Oh, well, I'm the opposite in Sonic Adventure. I really stink at that game.
Oh, rip.
She does.
Thanks, Biz.
I
just feel like I have like a very precise control over Hat Kid. And like it's hard to explain why,
Because I can
but
stop
like
at any point in midair for one thing. Like boom.
yeah,
land right
like
there. Boom.
if I'm like diving over
I think that's where I want to mention. I think this is where I got the idea for the dive cancel in Gray Area that Bis was very against and didn't understand why I wanted it to do it the way I wanted to.
like I wish I could
basically just like
explain
this
it,
game.
but even when the drop shadow doesn't come through for you, because it's kind of finicky in this game. Like there's been situations where like I'll dive over like you know how there's like wires you can balance on, and I'll dive over one like horizontally, right? And like somehow without like tilting the camera to an advantageous position, I can stop exactly where I need to and land on it. It's like I wish I knew why that was the case, but it is.
And like I also love the little thing where she runs up walls a little bit. That's another reason I really like the movement. It's okay just swimming in lava.
I think my main issue with the movement in this game is like, I don't know if it's the actual move. I'm still like figuring it out. I don't know if it's the actual movement itself or just like a lot of the animations for like walking and running and stuff on the ground feel just like a little bit samey and have very like they're very similar poses. They flow into each other too smoothly, and like and they have too similar timing. So it feels like there's not much.
They all feel different to me.
Well, okay. Well, maybe you just
like she gets like a little like, boop, like she does like a little step out of the.
Land. I hate
really?
it so much.
It just feels nice. It's just a nice little flow.
I think I like.
You mean the jump she does when she lands?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I like it. I feel like it's a really playful mechanic. I've heard Hat Kid described as like really light before,
light on her feet.
And that makes a lot of sense, like how easily she can run up walls, like the little jump she does, and like her
She's the
falling
opposite of
speed
Donkey
isn't that,
Kong.
like she doesn't feel weighty in like terms of her falling speed and everything.
Donkey Kong is like
it's
the ultimate in
definitely-
like
I get what
weighted
people are saying.
platforming.
My issue, I don't know. I think I just don't like it because it contributes to my issue, which is just on the ground everything feels vague to me. Pretty much the only time I enjoy how this game fundamentally feels is when I'm diving with the like control stick dive cancel thing turned off. Then I feel okay. Everything else just feels off, like just a bit mealy to me.
Like, look at how nicely I could flow between all those platforms quickly.
Like,
I
I think
enjoyed
I
that.
know what you're saying, Bis. Like, I don't necessarily find it, like, I don't think Hat Kid is, like, super intrinsically enjoyable to play as, but, like,
To me, she
I
is.
think it's, like... That's, like, understandable. I think
like I
there's
said,
a
I love
couple
just
things I
playing
really
this.
like. Like, I really like double jumping out of a wall run and then diving. Honestly, I like a lot about the dive.
I love the flow of the moves in this game.
And I also like you are right. There's like a lot of flow.
It's just
to
so
Hat
there's so
Kid
much just
in
ease to
terms
moving
of-
through the world.
Not necessarily in terms of like what you can like. Not necessarily in terms of like how things move into each other, but like the number of things you can do in the air feels like you have a lot of like control.
Yeah, it almost feels
How
to
many
me like
things
Super
got
Mario
over to that?
Sunshine. I feel like I have the amount of control I had in Sunshine in this
Yeah,
game.
that's a good comparison, except I would say that Flood I think is like a little bit like kind of kills flow a little bit because it slows you down.
But on the other hand, well, I just mean on mobility in general. As opposed to
like I
flowing.
feel like Hat Kid has that kind of mobility, but maintains
It's in a different
speed,
way,
which
yeah.
I think can contribute to a kind of flow.
I think Flood, it really does depend on just like how you end up using them. Like for me, they tend to be mostly like a correction tool.
I just
Right,
used
like,
Flood
same.
for like everything.
Well, I mean, there's your problem.
What do you mean my problem? I liked it.
Oh, well, there's your non-problem. There's your fine situation that nobody has a
I could
problem
use
with.
Flood to just get literally any, like, I don't know why people don't like Flood. You can just use Flood and like you have like more control over Mario than any other Mario game using Flood.
I think it's that they don't like. Well, number one, people don't like.
But then
about
people act
Sunshine.
like it's like it makes it harder to move around, which is like the opposite of my experience.
Well, the first thing is people don't like the fact that Mario Sunshine has like locked direction in midair. They don't like the fact that Flood is needed to rotate direction in midair, and they don't like the fact that the way you do that with Flood in midair is kind of tank controlsy.
I don't know. I just kind of instantly got used to it myself. So
I mean that's fine. I'm just saying why I think other people don't like Sunshine.
I see.
I like Sunshine a lot, but I can see why other people don't. I mean, people usually dislike things I like anyway, so it's not.
Oh.
I don't know. Usually things I like have some kind of like underlying logic, which is not beaten into somebody's head hard enough, and I notice it. And most people don't.
I just tend to like
Oh.
everything,
Another thing I like is
as you know.
running and then jumping, and you kind of get like that fast jump that's like it's a single jump, like you can't double jump out of it. That feels really cool in a way. I don't know exactly why, but it's kind of neat. And I
would
also
like-
love when you land from a dive and jump out of that and you get a big speed boost.
Yeah.
I would like that, but I think the problem is, I think I mentioned this to you too before, like the dash, like the dash hat dash thing, it feels like really, really vague to me. Like it feels like
I like it better when
makes
you
you-
put where is it? This badge on.
like it makes you go quickly, right?
I like it.
Wait,
I
doesn't
like it
all-
better
yeah.
like this.
But it doesn't alter your turning circle at all, and it doesn't remove turning deceleration. So you can like rapidly spin the control stick and move around
I think
slowly
it
while
does
dashing.
alter. Let me open up the game and see if it offers movement circles. I think it does.
I guess just my issue is just
I like it on the
when I
scooter better.
dashing doesn't feel like it has any torque to it. It feels like a run, but it feels like you definitely have a higher top speed now. But the way you're running doesn't feel fundamentally different enough to justify losing the double jump in my brain.
No, you're right about that.
One sec.
But I think like in terms of like justification of losing the double jump, I think the reason you lose it is because you're going fast, so you're trading distance for height.
Like, yeah, I get it. It's just I'm not sold enough that running is a different state. So then the fact that it's like a different state irritates me.
I think the way it works in my brain is less like if you're running and you do this, and more like if you're holding the run button and you do this, which is like I think of it more as a button combo than as like an action that I do in a certain state, if that makes sense.
Now I remembered how to do this.
It's kind of like the button combo you hold to long jump in Mario, except this has no utility, it's just words.
What? This does have utility.
This what I'm doing right now has utility. This is the best move in the game.
I mean, the dash jump doesn't.
Wait, how do you do that?
You have to have the badge equipped, and then you rapidly press up and down on the D-pad.
Oh shit! That's great. I gotta see if I have that badge. How do you get it?
I don't remember. It's in
decent
Yakuza
code,
Metro.
dude.
It's a peaceful badge.
Well, Bis, what were you saying?
Oh yeah, I was just saying.
You were saying something about a button combo.
Yeah, are you saying that it's like you think to yourself, okay, if I jump while holding the run button, I do this funky jump, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, and then I said, oh, that's kind of like how you hold buttons to do the long jump in Mario 64, except this jump has no utility compared to the normal one, by design.
I think I may have been getting the low frame rate because of the heat wave effect. A rare sticker has appeared.
Oh, Bis, I think you're right. I think it doesn't affect your turning circle. I think the reason I thought that was because whenever I turn around with it, it naturally does make a bigger circle, but it's just because I'm moving the stick at the same speed, but that kid is covering more distance.
Yeah.
So it is a bigger circle, but it's not like a bigger turning circle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the frame rate's much better in here. I think it was just the heat wave effect was not playing well with the stream.
I think I mentioned this to you before. Like the jump out of the dash feels like something that like if the dash was done differently, I'd like. Because I like how in Sonic Lost World, if you're doing like a long spin dash, you can only single jump out of that. Not out of that. You can only single jump while doing it. You can still double jump, but it cancels the entire spin dash. But like, I like the idea of a dash thing, which then limits your ability to double jump while you're using it. It's just I need to feel more committal in general. Because at the minute, it just feels like at the minute, it feels less like oh, the dash is a super committed state, and when I do this trade-offs, and it feels more like the developers were like, well, we can't let people go into a normal jump quickly because then they will sequence break or something.
In what game? Sonic or Hat in Time?
Hat in Time.
That's understandable,
Like,
but
it ends up
I can't think of any instances where you could like sequence break with it in the first place. Well, okay, let me rephrase that, because I think the devs of this game are very like, they don't give a shit if you sequence break. They're like, yeah, do it. That's cool.
There's an achievement for sequence breaking, actually.
Well, maybe that's like the wrong word, but I don't know. It just feels like it's like, oh well.
But
if
Oh
you're
my
going
god, did you see the scooter go in there?
do you mean like breaking the game?
I don't know. I guess I think that's just.
This is
thing.
normal.
It's like, well, if you can do a normal jump with a double jump and go into that quickly, then you get too much distance. Not allowed. Artificial limit on the dash ability. It removes double jump. I don't know. It just feels kind of clumsy like that.
I'm just having fun with this game.
That's like understandable, but I kind of like when I'm dashing around, I kind of like having that choice of like it's like a more interesting choice. Whereas like it would be kind of annoying if I felt like every time I just did the normal double jump, I would be like losing some efficiency because I wasn't switching
Also,
to the sprinting hat every time.
Look,
Like,
Honestly,
I want to mention.
if sprinting was a base part of your moveset instead of a hat, I might agree with you. But because that would have the side effect of making people switch to the sprint hat all the time, it would get really annoying.
Look at how tiny her umbrella gets when you're on the scooter.
Oh, that's a pretty small umbrella. That's a
But it
pretty
gets so tiny.
umbrella. I feel like my thing is I agree with the general point. I just wish the dash felt better, and if it felt better, it would like correct the entire thing for me. If the
That's
it felt
understandable. Like,
I'm probably ruining the carpet right now.
Personally, I like the dash because it's just nice to go faster. Like,
That kid, you're ruining the carpet.
I like it mostly from a pragmatic point of view. The thing is, though, like I said before you played it, that, like, in my opinion, Hat in Time does have, like, a nice foundation that works. But the thing that makes it, like, the thing that elevates it is all of the scenarios you get yourself into.
Who do you think made Hat Kid's spaceship? Did she make it herself?
That's a good question.
Where
I
did it
feel
come
like
from?
she, like, put all the stuff in it, but it doesn't look like she built it. It looks too, like, practical for that.
Oh, I see.
also like, I'm gonna be real here, right? Like, it feels lived in enough that she's probably been here several years, and if she's like,
oh my god,
like if she's like 8,
I don't think you're supposed to. She's
if
in
she's
there.
like 8 now, then she's probably was like 4 when this place was built. So not like
The game doesn't like this. What I'm doing right now. Sasha says her headcanon is that she built it.
I would believe that Hat Kid could build it.
She's going in
I
there.
just don't believe that she would, like, make it look that practical. Also, Elena, do you know where to find that badge in the metro? Because I checked and I'm missing one badge, so that must be it.
I have no memory, unfortunately. I may have bought it or something in one of the stores. But in that level, I do not know.
Bis, do you have the DLC?
no.
Apparently you can still dance even if you don't have that, it just doesn't play the music and doesn't do the effect.
I tried it, and you can. Oh shoot! If you do the input for the dance, when you have the bat equipped, then she, like, pulls it out and does, like, a menacing pose with it.
I couldn't, now that's the thing I couldn't find, I never found the bat.
What? Really?
Yeah, I never got the baseball bat.
I don't remember where it is. Huh. That's interesting.
Because I remember noticing that that it's like listed as like weapons now, and I remember like there's art of her with the bat, but I never managed to get the bat.
The bat is fun.
This is where mods are.
Oh, I think I might remember where the badge seller guy
Tiny
is.
baby alien? Can you beat this community gauntlet with just 3 lives?
Maybe Chroma? Yeah, that feels
Interesting.
probably about right, Chroma, actually, you're right. Yeah, that's accurate.
They have there's a Celeste mod that's featured apparently.
Oh.
Mount Celeste
Featured
Climb
where?
Rift plus Celeste costume pack. Like in the
Can you
game
play
here.
Can you play the
What?
Twisty Trials Galaxy?
No way.
What is Rainbow? There's a Trainbow Road? We'll do that one that you requested after this, Bis. I want to see what Trainbow Road is.
Awesome.
If it downloads quickly, that is. Oh, it looks like it's gonna go fast.
Elena, you're cute and I love you.
Oh. Just thought mods might be something interesting that we could do since they're not going to be spoilers or anything.
Yeah, that's
Because
a
they're
good
not actually
idea.
part of the game.
Yeah,
Wait, is this a menu that you can get mods from in the game?
Yeah.
What?
have featured
That's
mods.
great. That might actually make, like, that would make me, like, interested in mods. Because part of the reason I don't use mods is, well, part of it is because I usually don't play games on PC. But the other part of it is that it's kind of, like, intimidating and scary to do, and I feel like
They make it really easy in Hat in Time.
Yeah,
Cassie.
they do. The mod loader in Celeste is real easy to use, too, which is really great. Like, that's
Just
the
funny
reason
that there's a
double
crossover there,
the
then.
PC version.
That there's a
I feel
Celeste
like-
mod in this.
I feel like nowadays most games with good modding communities are actually pretty easy to mod, just because people make like middle tools to do it.
Trying to mod Sonic Adventure was a disaster, though.
No, wait. I
Really?
managed to do
I
it.
just
I'm
couldn't
I did
do
it. Shiny walked me through it, and I didn't have
Maybe
any
I was
difficulty.
using the wrong tools or something. I don't
Maybe.
know. I just couldn't do it.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel
then-
like
Sonic
weird
Adventure
to
2
do
was really
mod
easy to mod,
because I
too.
make games, so like
Oh,
if I make games, I should know how to do that. But like, it's just really hard for me.
I should
Automod.
clarify.
I hate navigating
Automod,
file
why would you
structures
block
and
that?
things.
I should clarify. I think Cassie's talking about actively modding herself, not installing mods from other things.
Well, I think I tried that too, and I
Oh.
couldn't pull that off either.
Wait, really?
I was talking about installing mods.
I don't really remember though. Maybe I didn't.
Did you see the term that Automod just blocked?
What?
Little trans.
Incredible.
We've really been staring at this fucking menu, well, not menu, logo for like 5 hours.
It's loading. I think mods take longer to load than the main game. If I remember correctly from what people have said. Which I think is understandable.
How does anybody play mods if it takes this long?
Well, also I'm on a hard disk rather than a solid state drive, so it's gonna extend the time it takes to load anything. That's one reason I want to get a new computer. I definitely want a solid state drive on a new computer when I get it. I just want to see what Trainbow Road is. Because Bis likes trains.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Promises this is on the longer side if it doesn't finish soon. Oh, it has stopped. Maybe that means it's finishing? Yeah. It's got Mario Kart music.
I was really hoping your PC was just gonna entirely blue screen.
Oh yeah, it's the cat trains.
It's so funny if we had all this time and then just no level.
Do you remember the
Doesn't
cat
work.
trains, Bis?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you like the cat chains, Viz?
Not especially.
Oh
But you like cats and you like trains.
I just feel like
And they're
the way
like
they
bendy.
make it- I just feel like the way they end up looking is really just fucking.
Understandable.
Why would they just put a
Like,
wall?
The
Yeah.
concept has more legs than they do.
That's understandable.
Well, was Hat Kid just a floating head for a second there, or was that just me?
Oh, you're on the little scooter. I love the scooter.
Yeah.
I don't wear that badge enough.
Oh, I'm dying!
Yeah, you were.
This game's badge
Yeah.
system is real weird sometimes.
Oh.
Because it's like
one
really
of the
weird.
one of the
looking.
important moves in the game, the grappling hook thing, is just a badge.
Yeah, it's a badge. It's so weird. It's like, why? Hat in Time, like, absolutely has the marks of a game that, like, changed a lot during development, but I think it's better for it, for the most part.
I still think it's pretty good. What happened? They removed adult mode. Not
Adult,
No,
adult
at
kid,
adult.
adult kid.
Yeah, I did forget about that. It's really weird that, like,
And they
would
just
be
they
like,
claimed it was because of negative player feedback.
other people didn't like it, so we're gonna change our thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I think at this point, I think I'm becoming very hostile to the idea of players in general. Like, player feedback is garbage. Quality of life should die. Input. Fuck off, you worthless garbage. If you're playing my game, then you've already gone wrong.
Oops.
I
Readjust your life.
feel like that probably sounds like weird to a lot of people, but I think it's just a matter of like looking at games as like an art that like the artist enjoys indulging and making as like
Oops.
for people. Like I think that's kind of a
Yeah, I don't make.
capitalist
I've like.
that we've kind of been drilled into our heads by capitalism.
Yeah, I don't make
Every
games for people at this point. I make them for me primarily. And then if other people like playing them, that's good, you know. But
Yeah.
I almost feel like surprised when it happens.
I like struggle to get out of that mindset. Like it's hard not to get insecure and be like, well, I can't make this just for me. It's gotta be for someone else too. It's like, well,
It's like part of like making games has been learning about like what player feedback to listen to and what not to listen to.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And like
some people would just come out with back in the early days when you posted stuff on Twitter.
And like the main thing for me is just like accessibility stuff is basically like the one thing you have to listen to or should listen to, you know. Maybe not have to, but you should take it into consideration.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, if somebody brings up an accessibility thing, you've got to think of anybody who will hypothetically play
Yeah.
it who needs things. And then, like, I don't know, if you want nobody to be able to play your fucking game, go
Other
ahead.
things, think of them as just ideas that people are telling you, and you can use them or you don't have to, you know?
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like sometimes, like, I used to get feedback which was just like,
It's like there's...
I did not like the direction or intent of the entire
Yeah,
project.
things like that is like... Because I had some... When I was making
that's
Marshmallow
really
and
funny
Fruitland...
that you say that, Biz, because you say like you have like the same criticisms for a lot of other things. Like you and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I think it's actually like really good and kind of unique. I like that you criticize the intent of something more so than like the execution of it.
Because like when I was making Marshmallow and Fruitland, I had people tell me that they just couldn't do the puzzles. Like, they tried, like, they got like 3 levels in and was like, I can't figure out these puzzles, I don't like this. And then I had other people who like loved it, you know, and so like I'd listen to those people more, like especially with a puzzle game like that, it's like you know, like not everybody's gonna love your thing.
Yeah.
So it's like make it for the people who are enjoying it. Don't really worry about the people who aren't liking it.
I think that my thing is just like okay, so I think my thing is I think there's a difference between being critical of something from the perspective of your own like reviewing, you know, and then going to the dev and telling them what to make.
Yeah.
I think that's just like
Yeah, you're right about that.
Mm.
It's like maybe a superficial comparison, but I wanted to make it.
And yeah, there's also like
It wasn't interesting though.
I tend to be very
What?
fond
It wasn't
of
in
like
comparison.
I tend to be very happy with a lot of the decisions I make because I am just making the game for me primarily, right? And like I made things because I like them, and so then if people are like, maybe you should do this a little differently or something, and it's like, it's very easy for me to just be like, no, I already have it how I want it.
Oh god, I remember like the second version. I think the first and second versions of Cute Dash back in the day had like very elaborate trails that were made of like particles that had like an amount of the player's momentum still in them, but they were like being slowed down by air resistance, and they slightly jittered, and it was all cool and stuff. And then somebody was just like, "You should make it so that you can turn that off." And I'm like, "No, you're not turning it off. You're not. Fuck you."
Why did they want it?
I think the other thing to listen to is like, if people are like consistently sort of like misunderstanding what you wanted in the game, sometimes it can make sense to make it a little clearer or things like that. It's something I listen to sometimes.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's good to do what Sonic Team never learned how to communicate with the yeah, I don't know why they wanted the trail gone. I think they just, like, the trail was like literally back then, the entire concept of the game
this level's difficult.
was just, if you're going full speed, you have a trail and are invincible. And that was the entire concept of the game at the time. And they just didn't want the trail there, so...
Sometimes you have a sometimes there's a problem with things like this, where people who are making mods like this are just making it for people who are really advanced at the game, who are really, like, well-practiced at it.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been getting...
You could say that's a problem, or you could say that's fun, depending on what you like.
Well, it would be fine if that wasn't the only thing that seems to ever get done with things like this, is they just make them really hard.
I see.
It's hard to find ones that aren't just absurdly difficult.
Have you considered just getting on the fucking train?
To actually ride the train instead of sitting on top of it?
Yeah, like, it's like you're doing this the hardest way possible!
You can't get on the trains, though.
Bad.
It's not an option.
Bad game. Bad.
Are you sure?
Bad.
You can only walk on top of them.
Oh, I see. I thought by get on, you meant walk on top.
No, Bis is like, why doesn't that kid just ride the train? Why does she have to stand on top of it? There's also like a heart up there, but I don't know how to get it. How do you feel about the little things you collect in this game being called pawns? P-O-N-S.
I think it's a reference to Gachapons or something.
I didn't catch on that until like a long time later, because I didn't know about the term Gachapon back when I originally played this.
I'm gonna be real here, right? A lot of the like the collectibles, the collectibles are like I don't know. There's like so much you can do. It's a sphere of color.
Well, you can use them to pay to unlock things.
Well, no, I don't.
There's a benefit to them.
I don't mean in game. I mean.
Oh.
I'm just saying they're not visually interesting.
Oh, I see. Like in comparison, like what's a game that has more interesting collectibles?
Okay, so I know that they're no longer interesting because everything does it, but you have Mario coins. I like the
rings.
I like the simplicity of Pac-Man dots.
It's so funny, by the way, that like for some reason
has lums. Lums are great.
Oh yeah, I like the looms.
No lums.
The games, they're always there's like several parts in several of the games where they're like, these are pronounced looms. They like literally put it in game because apparently they want people to pronounce it correctly.
Lums. They're fucking lums. I don't care.
Well, you get on me for pronouncing stuff wrong all the time.
Yeah, and you're pronouncing lums.
I am not. I'm pronouncing it the way they say they're supposed to be pronounced.
The developers are wrong.
You can't. Well, I'm never gonna listen to you when you tell me I'm pronouncing something wrong then, because I'm gonna say you're wrong.
I'm joking. I guess it is looms.
It's because they're like they're luminous.
Rayman 3 had fucking voice acting, and they said one. Why
Well,
did they
they've
fucking say
they've
one?
retconned it at some point then.
Okay, that's I'm looking this shit up.
But what was I gonna say? I was talking. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's funny that things that are in Sonic, nobody else can use them without people being like accusing them of being just like Sonic. But things that are in Mario, there's no such thing like that.
Well,
Like
that's the
coins,
thing,
like people can use coins and everything, and they can like hit blocks and stuff. And like that's
Okay,
not
this is the
Mario.
thing,
But if you use like
this is the-
loop-de-loops or you use rings, they're like you're ripping off Sonic.
This is the thing. This is the thing that bimbles me. Fucking Freedom Planet is like an amalgam Mega Drive nostalgia game, right?
Mhm.
Same way Shovel Knight is Mega Man.
It's like you
Because
never
it
see
has-
any other games that have like rings as collectibles.
But because hold on.
You call any game with slope physics a Sonic fan game?
I'm just saying. Okay. That's a joke. Mario Odyssey is not really a Sonic.
Okay.
One thing
We're talking
is
about what
that
people say in earnest.
Freedom Planet is okay. The thing is, Freedom Planet does have like some Sonic-like elements, even though I think they're very shallowly implemented, right?
Wow, this level's
but
hard.
People act like it's literally just a carbon copy, but now there's melee moves. They act like it's the exact same thing, right?
It has a lot of like elements that make it like look like Sonic if you're not paying like much attention to the footage. But like if you play it, it's like, oh, this isn't Sonic at all.
Yeah. And so compare that with Crash Bandicoot.
Wait,
which
how come
is
that time I
just
got the
Mario.
health? Whatever.
Crash Bandicoot is just Mario.
Yeah, you hit blocks and everything.
Yeah. If the crates had question marks on them, they could have sued.
But yeah, that doesn't. I don't. You're the only one I've ever heard compare it to Mario Bis, which is interesting.
Well, I think the problem is just that like in platformer.
And yet you have something vaguely look like Sonic, and it's like that's a Sonic. You're ripping off Sonic. So it's like a weird double standard there.
The problem. I think one of the biggest disadvantages any Sonic game has, right? Is that the platformer genre to some extent is just a load of Mario clones. Like nearly everything is a Mario clone to some extent, with like some exception.
Yeah, like Sonic isn't really as much.
Yeah, and then it's like the problem is like it's that if Sonic indulges in its own rule set, then it's compared disfavorably to the rest of the genre as a result. Because it's not being a good Mario clone. And then if somebody else tries to make a Sonic-like game, then they're knocking off Sonic, which is completely different than just a Mario clone.
What was the other thing I was going to mention? Uh-oh, I'm failing. Uh-oh. Let me think for a second. What was I going to say? We were talking about Mario and oh yes, that's why that's one of the reasons I wanted to have the moveset I have in Gray Area now compared to what it originally was, where it was just running and jumping, is because I didn't want it to be exactly like Mario. I wanted to have my own platformer with its own mechanics.
And blackjack and hookers.
No.
Gray Area doesn't really have like momentum, right?
It does. Because it's BisTheFairy's system.
Yeah.
It has
I
a lot
mean,
of
like,
momentum.
it depends what things you're talking about. Jumps have momentum by default. And
You can
I
jump
think
off of slopes and you get more momentum and stuff like that.
upwards. And I think if you're going downhill, you can get to a higher running speed, right?
Yeah, there's slope physics. I left those intact.
Imagine Kirby's Adventure, but the effect is not just is not temporary. You don't recenter back on 0.
Imagine what? But you don't reset?
Kirby Adventure.
Kirby's Adventure.
Kirby's Adventure is very basic flow physics, where it's like you go up them. Well, okay. So Kirby's Adventure, the main thing is just if you go down one of them and jump, you can maintain the momentum of going down the slope until you land.
I'm having a bad time right now. It's interesting, I didn't notice this until just now. There's like your momentum has effects on the HUD in this game.
Oh yeah! When you accelerate or decelerate vertically, the life icon jiggles. As if it has like secondary motion. That's fucking weird.
I'm not seeing
When I was
that.
falling really
I'm
fast, it was
seeing
like
that
halfway
jump.
off the screen because I was going so fast.
And when I land, it shakes.
Well, no, but that's the thing, is it's like secondary motion, like if you landed, your hair would jiggle. And when you jump ahead,
but it's
Where am I
on
supposed
the
to
way
take
up,
this?
but not like on the way.
I mean, like when I jump, it like
Look, when you land, it
lags
like shakes.
behind a bit, but when I fall, it doesn't lag behind at all. So
Really? It was doing that for me. When I was falling off the stage really fast, it was lagging so far it was like halfway off the screen.
Oh, is it like if you fall greater distances or something?
Maybe.
that's a
Let me
nice
find
little
something to
something
jump off.
I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. This level is really difficult. Oops, see, look, I did it accidentally. But it happened.
Oh yeah, okay, it does lag behind if you fall like far enough. That's really cool.
It's interesting how the progenitor to trains as we know them was basically just rail carts with a horse pulling them. And Hat in Time has the same thing, except the horse is a suitable animal. A preferable beast.
Just prefers cats to pull trains. For obvious reasons.
You might want to put context on that in case I ever try to have a political career. I wouldn't survive in politics.
I think I'm about done with this level though. I haven't
Every
beaten it,
single time I complain to a non-core person about the state of the world, they're always like, why don't you get into politics? And I'm like, listen, have you seen the shit I've said on the internet? Have you seen the porn I've drawn on the internet? It's not happening. There is simply too much dirt to dig up.
I don't think porn is dirt.
It is in the world. It is in the world, even if it isn't in reality.
What a thing to say. Why don't you get into politics? As if that's just a thing you can just do.
Yeah. Oh, BRB getting adopted by a wealthy family and going to fucking Oxford. See you around.
And that's such a vague thing to say as well. Because like that could mean so many different things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also look at this, they incorporated the Steam logo like sneakily into the conveyor belt that makes the letters come out. Because they're from the Steam Workshop.
I can't see the logo. Oh, there it is! I see it! Fucking genius.
Or Valve logo rather, but yeah.
The Vogo.
I like that he calls Hatkit a tiny baby alien.
That's pretty accurate.
So you wanted Twisty Trials Galaxy, right? Which is...
Yeah, let's give that a go.
I have to view it in the workshop?
Actually, it's not like important enough to be in a workshop. I won't worry about it. Good luck. Oh, we just even wait. Chroma, I managed to misread your messages. If you were gonna do that, Yorotor says just pop off for a wee, just pop off for a wee bit of campaigning in your downtime. God, if I had more spare time, I would. Not spend it on politics.
So I was thinking, like, what do they mean? Like, because you could just go like run a petition or something.
I would probably spend it finishing the meme. I think petitions don't exist.
What do you mean they don't exist?
Real.
Well, when we used to go to the library every week, there would almost always be people out there asking you to sign petitions for things.
Okay, look at this way, Elena. Right?
Signing the petition is the first step to get a law go through. Like, you have to get enough supporters.
No, Elena.
It's like Lego
A
ideas,
petition.
but for laws.
Elena.
Yeah.
Swallow. Why isn't Wave the swallow?
What?
Why isn't Wave the swallow?
I don't understand.
Don't you remember that petition I sent you once?
Oh, yeah. I want to make a video about
Swallow.
that.
And then, like, it's a wiki description. It doesn't say what they want her to do. They just want Wave the swallow.
Yeah.
And then they have like one for Jet the Hawk and one for Storm the Albatross. It was great.
Yeah, I want to make a video about that. I'm not sure why I can't just download these ones
Oh, that'd be fun.
in-game,
That'd
but
be fun.
I have to sign in to do that? Okay, well, never mind.
It seems weird because judging by the thumbnail, it uses like vanilla Hat in Time assets.
Available well, I don't want to. I have to log in on my browser. Okay, well, I'll do it for the stream. Because I do want to play this. I don't know why they had to call posts
Wait a
toots on
minute.
Mastodon.
This is called a blue time rift. This is called a blue time rift, right?
Yeah.
Is this what those smashed hourglass levels are? Or something? They fucking pulled a fucking sunshine on me. Let me get my Twitch out. I'm booting up my Switch.
There was a problem communicating with the Steam servers. What was I talking about a minute ago?
I'm playing a Hat in Slime!
Okay, this time I went through, I think. What was I talking... Chat, what was I talking about a minute ago?
I don't know.
I got distracted and I forgot what I was gonna say.
About the logging in on your browser?
No. Before that. Before I got distracted by that.
I think I vaguely remember. Maybe my templates don't remember.
Report this item for violating the Steam Online Conduct rules. Your mind has been erased. Oh. This item has been added to your subscriptions. Some games will require you to relaunch them before the item will be downloaded. I hope that's not the case. Because this game takes its sweet time loading up. Oh, look! It's downloading the mod.
I wonder what the fan mail slide.
Sweet.
I wonder what the fan mail slide does in Hat and Tim on Switch.
It's a good
Probably a
question.
Steam Workshop.
Yeah. Do you know what it is,
The
Cassie?
website? What?
The mail room.
Come
Is it
again?
just gone? Is the mail room just gone on the Switch version? Like the slide that you used to get into it
No,
and
it's
everything?
there.
Oh,
You can go up there.
what does it do?
I don't think there's anything up there. You can.
You can what? You can what, Cassie?
You can swing around on the fan.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
You cut out, so I couldn't hear what you said.
What more could you want, really?
I hope... Why is this mod so much... Why is it taking so much longer to download than the other one did?
You know the broken hourglass things, the time rifts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you access them from any mission in the world?
Oh yeah, here it is. Hey, I got an achievement for that. Well, thanks for letting me know you can do that, Cassie.
Swinging around on the fan. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Woo.
Okay, well I'm gonna go on Golden Vault and hope I can find these timers.
Let's try again.
On stream?
What, this?
Can we play a game on stream?
Like,
Huh?
together?
Not together, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, what?
Is this not a
like,
game?
I don't know, at the minute it feels like it's not a game.
Well, it will be
Oh,
with
wait, no,
this
you
mod
wait.
downloads.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot that's what we were waiting for. Okay, you can from most. Okay, thank you, Chromator.
It's not opening the... It's painful. I'm sorry, chat. What if there was somebody and their name was Pain Phil? It's not just Phil, but Pain Phil.
Wow.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
What would you do if you met Pain Phil? Uh-oh, I don't know if anybody can hear me at this point. Uh-oh. I may have bitten off more than than my computer can chew. Oh. Hello?
In Hat in Time.
Uh-oh.
We'll say hello back.
I can hear you. I can hear you
What
now.
happened? Game crashed.
OBS crashed. OBS just disappeared. Oh, is
At
it
the
good?
same time, Hat in Time did.
Wait, no, it's not crashed. Wait, what? Wait, it's still going. Oh my god. Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, type 3 in the chat. Oh boy. My computer does not like this. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, you could hear me. Yeah, OBS didn't crash, I guess. It just disappeared from my task manager or taskbar for some reason. I can hear you, Beth.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you can hear me. That's pretty weird.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to the way the Steam Workshops works is so weird. Where like it's not like you don't click download, you click subscribe. Isn't that weird?
What's that like? Yeah, because you get up with the mod updates thing. The mods can be updated.
It's still funny to me that they call it subscribing. I'm really sorry that my computer's farting right now instead of computing. Oh, I can just do this. Oh. I hope everybody can hear me.
Are you as old as me?
Huh?
What's happening at the minute?
Look, I was able to just hit play and it just downloads them all.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't play them each individually though, unfortunately. So all of that was a big waste of time because I just didn't understand how you were supposed to do this.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah, that big play button right there. Didn't see it. Until just now. Oh hey look, now I can just play these individually.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. Error loading Blue Timer 50 Trials Galaxy. The mod needs to be recompiled by the mod creator. The mod has been temporarily disabled until a new update for its release. Please restart the game. Failed to load package map BTR Twisty Trials. Oh.
Great!
So that one just doesn't work because it needs to be updated by the creator apparently.
Stop.
Great. Yes, Cassie, please grab your stuff.
I just
You're
got
gonna
the
need
train relic in Hat in Time. It's not designed very well.
Uh-oh.
What?
I just got the. Oh, I have to BRB. God damn it.
You got the choo-choo train.
Yeah.
I can't close the game.
BRB.
Well, the stream has been a little bit terrible. But I've mostly had fun.
Yay! I'm having fun too.
Yay! We can look at some other mods that maybe perhaps will work. But I liked, you know, I like that that Mario level. It would have been fun to see it in Hat in Time. But well, not if it breaks things. Okay, now it closed. Okay, we cool. Hat in Time. Where is it on my desktop? There should be a little hat kit. Yeah, there it is. There's the little hat kit icon. Launch game when it's ready. It's updating? Updating a Hat in Time. Well, that's unexpected.
Okay. I don't know if I'm back yet, but do you want to play a different game? Do you want to launch Tetris?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want to play more of this game. I want to look at some more mods, because I never looked at those before.
Okay.
See, this totally was worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. We had some good conversations about the game and everything.
I don't want this to ever happen again, but...
Ready to launch in approximately 18 minutes. 23 minutes. 25 minutes. Why? Why didn't it update earlier? Why is it updating now? 39 minutes? What? Excuse me?
Glorious. Beautiful.
An hour and 31 minutes? It keeps getting longer. It's downloading 0 bytes out of 0 bytes. There's no... what? The update is 0 bytes?
So, is a Hat
Why would
in
it take an
Time-
hour to download no bytes?
Is a Hat in Time like asleep and in a coma and high and on drugs, experiencing events at a high altitude while bleeding out, and experiencing choice fatigue as a 5-year-old gamer?
Maybe. Okay, now it says 2 minutes.
Elena said baby.
I said maybe.
Oh, it's like the fucking Cyberpunk 2020 meme.
What?
You know the meme where it's
Cyberpunk
like
2020? That's a different game. I haven't heard of that one.
you know the one where it's like welcome, welcome. You know. You know, maybe, no. Fair point.
1 minute and 12 seconds.
This is the sixth dimensional aspect of the game.
Yeah, we were talking about the dimensions of the game earlier.
I can't find the fucking time rift thing.
Sorry, Biss, I ate that one.
Thanks.
Sorry, I was hungry.
That's what I needed.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yum yum.
41 seconds. We're playing the waiting game.
Oh, I found the badge!
Nice. Was it just...
Yeah!
Could you just buy it?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's what I remembered. There's some interesting badges in Yakuza Metro. Like one that makes it look like a Game Boy game.
I think I have that one. Let me put it on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What if you have Game Boy mode and you do the dance with that effect too?
I don't know. Let's find out. Probably nothing.
1 second left, everybody. What? You can't say 1 second and then say 2 seconds. It's saying 2 seconds for longer than 2 seconds. Now it says 4 seconds. Now it says 6. It's going up again. I swear. I'm gonna call up Valve and have some strong words for them in just a minute. I'm gonna call Gabe Newell.
Yeah, nothing remarkable happens when you combine the two.
Oh.
I don't know why it would.
What is it doing now? It says stopping. What it's doing is stopping, and it actually now it finally actually downloaded something. 40.9 megabytes out of 49.3 megabytes. What in the world is happening? What does this stream turn into? I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't even know what's going on.
When Elena says sorry for things being a mess, you know it's gone pretty bad.
Oh. Great.
I'm sorry. But you are like the queen of just jumping into things.
Oh, well now it's letting me run Hat in Time.
Let's just jump into it.
I have no hecking clue what it's doing. Now it says updating. 1 of 2 items completed. Or 2 of 2 items completed. What the hell?
You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hat in Time has like shitty muddy textures, shaders. It has a muddy texture shader, like why did it take I really want to know why it took Ukulele so long to get the N64 shader done when it doesn't like do anything. It just all it does is like lowers the texture resolution and smears them around, I think. I think it might have like one low poly model for Yuka and Laylee. Like I don't know why it took so long.
Oh.
They didn't even like do anything with the UI. Like it's still high res, so it just the look is like really like weird and incomplete.
You gotta feel bad for those two having to share one model, according to Cassie.
You made one model for Yuka and Laylee.
I'm very sorry. It's just like, I don't know, it's just so weird that they're like, yeah, it's not going to be ready for launch, and then it's like, oh, okay, I guess they must be like making some cool low poly bullshit. No, they didn't. It's like, why was it delayed? It's just a shader.
What engines when they made it, I wonder?
Unity, I think?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's Unity. Unity. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. But that's the world we're living in right now. One where I said it like that. This is the wrong scene. There we go. How long was that before I got the game back up? After it pooped out?
65 million years.
Oh. We're living in the far future now, huh?
Yeah.
How are things different? What's changed?
The store manager at McDonald's has passed away in that 65 million years.
Oh, but it was only 1 year ago.
Yeah, it was doing 1 year ago. Yeah, it was there 1 year ago.
Chroma says it was 8 minutes. Wait, it felt like longer than that.
You're telling me. Where the fuck is this time rift? I'm gonna scream!
Whoa.
Maybe I can help.
No, you can't help.
Why?
I saw pictures of where they were. One of them's near a tap. Or not tap, but like a pipe that comes out on a river. There's only so many rivers in this godforsaken fucking joke town.
Mafia Town?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to try that level again, but I'm afraid to touch it now. Let's just look at what's in featured. I'm gonna hope... Well, I mean, those other ones were featured and it had one that didn't work. Jingle Ponds? Halloween.
Jingle pond, jingle pond, jingle pond.
Groovin' to the Moon. Magic Academy. Uh-oh, there's a McDonald's mod. Oh, hey. Here's just direct... Super Mario Sunshine. Do you think the developers of this game can get in trouble for featuring mods that include copyrighted stuff in them?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because they didn't make it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like copyright stuff isn't like normal law, you know? It's just a question of like, is somebody willing to take you to court? If they don't take you to court, it's legal by default, because nobody complaining at you.
Just I wonder with things like that,
It
like
took me forever to notice that there's little hats on the timepieces.
oh, I never noticed that. What was I gonna say? Well, I mean, Chroma, I'm wondering if that counts as an official endorsement by that they're like featuring it.
Are they the ones that decide which ones are featured, or is it an automated system based on the feedback on the Steam thing?
Well, I think they pick it because there was like a big announcements thing when I opened the game at first. It was like, play this featured community level, and it's the first one that's on the featured list. And then there's like, and here's our community gauntlet thing that we've curated. Like, so it does seem like they have involvement.
Well, if I'd been reading, I really would have noticed that. Thanks for pointing out to me after the fact that I was making myself look too.
There, because I know, I was wondering about this because I know in Dreams, Nintendo was going after people who were making copyrighted Nintendo stuff in that, but I don't think Dreams themselves got in trouble. They're like the developers of Dreams got in trouble, but they were doing copyright takedowns of of Nintendo stuff in Dreams.
God, I hate Nintendo.
So it makes me wonder if you are promoting things with copyrighted stuff that other people made. Wonder if you get in trouble.
I think a large part it'll just depend on whether it's like algorithmic or not. Because algorithms are a good thing to hide behind.
I'm hiding behind the battle robot. Give me the robot
Okay.
hide behind it.
Okay, I can't find this timepiece. I give up on Hat in Time for today. I can't find the time rift thingy. It's just not happening.
Oh, I do see the little hat on the hat's on there now. On the timepiece.
Yeah.
And the filigree of it.
Okay, enough. Oh, it's like almost 3 in the morning and I got work tomorrow.
Ooh,
I'll be fine.
this looks nice. This level looks nice with Hat in Time shaders.
Oh my god, it's fucking Delfino Plaza.
You know this music. No, I wanted to switch hats.
Now for me it's to reverse and put a Hat in Time in Mario Sunshine.
Oops, wrong thing. Now Hat Kid swims.
Oh, it's the time trial thing. Kind of. You know, when the rocket with the rocket, not the rocket, the turbo nozzle.
No, it didn't switch hats. Switch hats. There we go.
It's an actual red coin. There's the model. That's kind of incredible. They did a good job with that. Putting the model in there.
If you don't get all the coins, you die. It used the music for when you start a level in Super Mario Sunshine as well. It's got all the music. Oh. I remember this little place. I got a rift token. Do you get to just keep that? You're like giving it to you in a mod. But if you stand here, you say peck.
Yeah, I think that was part of the thing with Rift tokens, was that they wanted them to be a thing that you would get from mod levels. And actually, in the PC version, you can't get enough Rift tokens to get everything out of the gacha pawn without, like, mods.
Oh. Interesting.
That's kind of really cool.
Well, look at how sparkly this sand is. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. Look at those sparkles. It would be like blinding if you were actually there. I think I can do this better now. I've like busted that up in advance. Also, this time I know to go this way first. Oh my god, I just missed them both! How about?
Covered the beach in shards of broken glass to get that shiny effect.
Oh my god. It's funny that there's like several like Super Mario Sunshine mods for this game right now. I wonder if Super Mario Sunshine is like more popular now than it was previously, now that it was in 3D All-Stars. Like, have more people played it now who hadn't before?
I want Sunshine to get a redemption. I think it's a good game, it's just that Mario fans get really funny about their 100% thing.
Oh, I missed it!
I was watching like a commentary of a video earlier today, and somebody was like, I like 3D World, but to 100% it, you have to beat every level as every character, and it's like, well, you can just decide not to do that. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you.
Yeah, I didn't know that many people cared about 100% thing like I do. I've never really known anybody who likes it as much as I do. I'm going for it. I would love to complete like one mod level today. Ah! I can't get that one. It's screwing everything up.
How do you keep missing the one above the boat?
I don't know, I'm just not, like, aiming at it properly.
But it's directly down from the wire. Wouldn't holding
Is it?
get you in?
No, I'm pretty sure it's, like, to the left.
Could have sworn it. Are you playing Cassie?
What?
Are you playing Cassie?
I'm playing Corgi Quest 7.
Oh,
Is that good?
we're missing that one. If I could only get that one, see, I would have made it.
It's great.
Is that a mobile game?
What?
Is it a mobile game?
No, it's a text-based adventure.
Oh. Oh, in Hat in Time, I remember. Yeah, it dawned on me what Corgi Quest is. I love the little scooter, it's one of my favorite things in this game. There, I got it that time. Just had to swing just a little bit. Oh, this one. I don't like that it sends you over here.
I feel like I can like absolutely tell that Grant Kirkhope did the hub theme, and it's like I feel like he has like a melodic signature, but I'm not sure what it is. I think I have like vaguely an idea, but I can't like.
I know he has very recognizable music for sure.
Yeah. It's just funny that you can always tell it's him.
It's interesting how he like became a really like. It's interesting how he became like a really talked about online figure, and then like came back in the heat of all that, and now
I got
it's
an
like
achievement for that.
Every kickstarted game is like, okay, if you give us $2,000, we'll put Grant Kirkhope in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grant Kirkhope.
Grant Kirkbutt.
No. He seems like alright. I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying it's funny that it's just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Like,
it's just a habit to put funny words in people's names.
I feel like if I
Doesn't
was
say how I
making a
feel about the
parody-
person.
I feel like if I was making a parody of a video game Kickstarter, the first stretch goal would just be one song by Grant Kirkhope. The last stretch goal would be 2 songs by Grant Kirkhope.
Alright, everybody, wish me luck. I'm gonna try again to do the Twisty Trials Galaxy. Maybe that's what that little update was fixing that. Oh yeah, it seems to actually be loading this time. Like, it instantly threw up that error last time. So, I think we're okay this time.
I wonder what the Hat in Time team is doing now.
Farting.
Weed.
I think I heard that there was a lot of inner turmoil, so maybe they're disbanded or something. I don't know.
I think that sounds likely.
I've heard issues with like the lead person on the team. And,
yeah.
like, being kind of poopy and like not paying artists properly and stuff. But I know like a lot of people who like put a lot of work into the game are very proud of the game and everything, you know, like
Right.
despite that.
Right. Like the kind of situation where it's like I think there's a lot of situations where like a lot of people worked on something and like one person gets credited for it because they were the director or something.
Yeah.
And like if they're shitty, then like their reputation drags everyone else down.
Yeah. So I remember like a really like sweet thing that I read from like I think it was like lead character artist or something like that. So one of the like big artists who worked on this was talking about how much she loved playing 3D platforming games on PlayStation as a kid, and was like so excited that the game that she'd worked on was now going to be on PlayStation.
Aw, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh god, the fucking like the fucking what's the threshold at which you slide in this does not look appealing to me.
The what?
The threshold at which you stop, like at an angled surface on the drift levels. The threshold at which you stop having.
Oh, I see.
Now.
This is missing the doo 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 I like that they included that song in New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 64 DS in some of the mini games.
Have you bullied the Roomba, Biz?
No. Why would they bully the Roomba?
I don't know.
Circuit boards.
Yeah.
You can like sit on top of it and ride it around, I think.
Yeah, I love doing that. It gets like, it like sweats when you do that because it's trying really hard to move.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Bis, would you sweat if I sat on top? Wow. Maybe I shouldn't say that on stream.
Oh hey, you actually get a thing as if this was a real, rift. Well, I guess I'll take this remix because the game seems to really want me to have it. A new music remix has been unlocked for Subcon Forest.
Oh wait, you can unlock a remix music? Holy fuck!
I never unlocked remixes before, so I wonder if that's what you get for playing mod levels.
This game's mod support is absolutely great.
Yeah. Integrating them into the actual game like that is pretty cool. You have a little statue of Hat Kid, Sasha? I want a little statue of Hat Kid. I have no Hat in Time merchandise. I would enjoy that, I think.
Could you imagine if they made a Hat in Time 2? and it was like a quadrillion times more polished.
What if it was like a Majora's
What?
Mask type game?
Whoa! Hold on, what was that, Bis? Did I just hear you place a very high value on polish?
Do you want to know what the actual specific thing I was meaning was, though? Like, the thing that made me say
Polished movement mechanics.
that? Okay, so that would be good. Also, just hack kids.
Look at how much
Wait,
she
come again?
tilts.
I couldn't hear you.
Hack kid's face.
I
Oh
like
yeah,
that
all the
kid's
characters'
face.
faces are like...
I like
yeah,
them.
it's cute, but it's really funny how, like, their, like, textures slapped, like, they're floating.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And also,
floating
I just-
textures.
I just feel like the proportions are a bit off. The nose is a bit low. I feel.
Look at how
Oh,
much she
shit,
tilts.
Maybe you're right. You might be right. Now that I look.
Look at how much I can just make her tilt.
Can somebody please green screen Hack Kid onto a hoverboard?
Okay, but
please?
it's really weird to hear you say that. You know that, right, Biz?
Yeah, the wording is funny. I'm gonna be honest, right? I should just
No,
said
because you hate people getting mad when things aren't polished.
Yes, I know.
Well,
I should have just said, just imagine if there was a Hat in Time sequel and Hat Kid's model was really good.
what is
as
Hat
opposed
Kid
to-
steals the Declaration of Independence?
Honestly, the way faces are handled in this game grew on me. Like, I think the game has, like, a really rough feel to it, which is, like, super endearing.
Which is weird considering how long they took making this.
What, Biz?
Welcome back, Sasha. I just said. McDream Paradise. Oh yeah, as you guys, I don't know. It's like okay, so the actual like technically how it's done. The fact that the textures float doesn't bother me mostly. It's just like I don't know. You know, actually, okay. You know what? I'm gonna say something here, right? I'm gonna say something funky,
Yeah.
right? Hat Kid has Hat Kid's
I think
face.
I've heard of Hat Kid steals the Declaration of Independence already, yeah.
Hat Kid's face has the same aura as canonical Peach face. Doesn't Peach
Canonical
always look
Peach face.
like Peach in the mainline Mario games? She always looks a little bit weird. Her face is just off in some way that's like hard to word.
Uh-huh.
I think
It's like
let's try out the one that they were promoting at the beginning of the game. Let's do this one at least before we
It's
finish.
just like it's just if you look at like Smash Peach's face and then compare it to Canon Peach's face. I don't want to look at this weird.
This is for a vacation-themed mod jam.
There's some of these I want to try, but you know I can't have this on PC, like Operation Rerail and the McDonald's one. I've seen people mod Sonic levels into this game, and it always sucks.
I want to stream this again next week and play some more of this stuff.
I'm sorry, Chroma! I'm sorry.
Peach's
Little
face is
bit-
odd.
Little observations like that are like mind viruses. You give somebody it, and they're just never the same.
Oh, it just reminds me, I wanted to mention that thing with Shadow that happened last night. Where people claim there's like a translation, there's like a poor translation at part of it. Where, what was
Okay,
it,
no,
what was
no,
it exactly that Sonic says?
I will tell you roughly what Sonic says, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sonic says the black arms are going into space. Wait, no, 1 second. I think he says something along the lines of the black arms are heading into space.
Yeah.
They're going to the Ark. I guess
No, he says we're going to the Ark.
Okay. No, that was it. Yeah, they're heading into space. We're going to the Ark. I guess that means we're going too.
Yeah, which apparently people thought was a translation problem, but it made sense to me, because he says, well, because there's two things that he says. He says that the aliens are going to space, right? And then he says, we're going to the Ark. And then, referring to the first statement, that the aliens are going to space, he says, I guess we're going too. I guess that, like...
That makes
I guess that
sense.
means we're going too, right? Like,
That makes sense. I've heard. Okay, so maybe people were talking nonsense about stuff they didn't understand, right?
yeah.
But I heard people acting as if it was like a misunderstanding
That he says
of
we're twice was like,
Japanese pronouns or something like that. People were saying the line is supposed to be they're heading to the Ark.
I guess it's worded a little awkwardly. Well, and like, did they go? Were they like? I don't remember. Did I see aliens on the Ark?
Everybody involved was going towards the Ark, as far as
Okay.
as far as I know.
So I guess it could be worded awkwardly, but I think it still makes sense. I don't think that they did a bad job translating it or something.
That's fair. And it could go either way, honestly.
And I mean, Sonic is awfully awkward in Shadow the Hedgehog
He fucking is.
in general.
Oh,
So-
I wish they kept in his like beta line where he's like, "Well, don't want to piss Gun off."
Bring back out.
Oh yeah. One second. Oh, I can't remember how it's Jason Griffith's sound. Oh yeah, bring it on.
I just couldn't get over the fact that he said things like "yo." Like, I've never heard Sonic say "yo" in anything before.
Jason Griffith's Sonic just sounds so tame. Like he doesn't sound like wild and free. He sounds like he just kind of sounds really chill.
Yeah.
But not like chill. Like, okay, when I say chill, I don't mean like chill as in cool. I mean chill as in like man, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. Not unenthusiastic even, but he sounds like, you know what? I'm gonna say he sounds Christian.
Christian Sonic.
No, I am going to come to your house and I'm going to fucking end you. You do not get away with calling Jason Griffith Christian.
I'm just saying his depiction of Sonic sounds like he doesn't sound like he's gonna overthrow the system.
Well,
He sounds like he's about to like tell me about scripture.
Well, you want to know what's funny, Cassie? I was pointing this out last night when I was playing Shadow, was that both Tails and Sonic, basically, they're like praising Gun and saying like how great they are and how like Tails mentions how safe they make him feel. And it's like, did you forget what they did in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? Like, do you just have amnesia about that?
Why does that smell like propaganda?
Reminder that Shadow the Hedgehog is like Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes share a writer, and then he left, and Shadow was literally just written by the series director. It's like
sounds like the series director fucking loves violent oppression.
And it was funny. It was so funny because It was so funny because I was playing as Shadow. Gun is like literally sitting there shooting at me. I get like knocked off a platform because they shot at me, and Tails is like, "Wow, Gun has a lot of mechs. That sure makes me feel safer."
I feel like there's some kind of
that really smells like propaganda.
It was just the juxtaposition where they're literally attacking me, and Tails is like, "Wow, they're so good." Like, we're supposed to be working together at that point.
Tails has privilege, what can I say?
Yes!
It was really something.
Oh my god, I just... Like, the problem is just, like... I don't know, I feel like the game could have done with having, like, Gun and the main heroes be separate factions. Because then you'd have 4 factions. You'd have Black Arms, Eggman, Gun, and like Team Sonic and pals and
like I was just getting some really like things just didn't seem right because like we're going past like gun soldiers and Sonic's like, "Look, there's a bunch of gun soldiers. Let's give them a hand." It was like, this doesn't. What happened between Sonic Adventure and now? Why are you like this now, Sonic?
That's what happens.
What happened? What did you think?
What, Cassie?
Propaganda is what happened.
Oh.
Shoot.
There you are. I'm starting to think you weren't going to show
The
up.
flotation of gun is wild. It's
You
like
should probably have
Sonic
given me a
Adventure
life
2.
before
Like,
today.
people
Sort of
shot the
thing, right?
fucking teenage
Don't forget
girl
when you saved us back during-
um,
You'll need to change
in a
out
government
your proper-
cover.
I'll never forget when you saved us back during the cruise incident, except for I still haven't played that.
And then Shadow is just like, and then Shadow, it's like they're the good guys. And then in 06, Shadow is working for them. And they're just unambiguously okay.
Pretend to be a lifeguard. Pretend to be a lifeguard? Now wait a minute.
What level is
Now that you're
this?
suited up and ready to
The
go,
mod level.
take this employee pass.
But like what?
The main entryway
is
to
it?
the park
It's like a
is
summer vacation thing,
Thankfully,
I
our
think.
employee area
Like a-
has
like a-
back
like a
doors that lead
water
directly
park.
into the park. So that, why does this sound like the setup to some crazy action movie? Well, listen, pal, we take our job seriously here. Now
That's
hush
fun.
along.
Okay, Cassie, can I ask you a question?
The modeling is really good. Yeah, but
So what's your ranking of Sonic VAs overall?
voice actors?
Yeah.
Did you notice, Cassie, that they've given a custom animation to Hat Kid here?
I
She,
don't
like,
know. I just know
she,
that
like,
I like
salutes.
what?
She's got... She salutes. Or is that in the main
Oh.
game? Because I never played...
No, I think she does that in Arctic Cruise.
Darn, I was gonna... Because at the beginning
I
he
just
said...
know.
Because at the beginning
I
he
just
said,
know
I
that
remember...
I love Ryan
Oh.
Reynolds as Sonic, and then I hate Sonic's Sonic portrayed by Jason Griffith and Roger Craig Smith for different reasons. So I don't know. I can't like rank them.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning it said, I never forget how you helped us during the Arctic cruise thing, and then I was like, except for I never actually did that.
I guess, okay, you know what? I guess I'll have to pick Jason Griffith as the worst one for me. Because, like, I can't... Every time I hear him, I feel like I'm being talked down to.
Yeah,
Like-
because he's from the 4Kids.
yeah,
stable.
exactly. From 4Kids.
Yeah, makes sense.
Did you see what this seal just said? Moving very hard. Ooh! It's that mod that you made Arrow play all over again.
Elena,
For Sonic Lost
Elena,
World.
if you play Arctic Cruise, you'll get to hear the seals say ooh woo all the time.
They say ooh?
All the time,
I didn't know
yeah.
they say ooh.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What is that?
Oh, Cassie. At some point, I
What?
need
Look
to
at the
show-
sticker!
At some point, Cassie,
What
I need
is
to show you
what?
Episode 1 of Sonic X Dub.
It's Doom Guy.
Oh, like the worst Jason Griffith performance ever.
Oh no.
I got a sticker of Doom Guy. That's how real seals talk? I wasn't aware that real seals talk at all. Let alone like that. Whoever made this was very ambitious. They seem to have just made like a whole extra like world to the game.
I think it's reusing a lot from the boat thing, though. I don't know.
I still haven't actually seen the boat, so I wouldn't know. Is there some way to activate these?
I just don't even understand how Jason Griffith got to play Sonic.
Okay, I see.
It's just so, like, I don't like it. It's so uncomfortable.
You know, people generally look back on him fondly now.
I don't know why. He's so
I mean,
uncomfortable.
His last 2 performances were pretty alright.
What? Really? Everything that I've heard of him from the games is like, wow, oh no.
I can't believe I could fit this many chili dogs in my... face.
Like, conversely to Jason Griffith, I can understand how Roger Craig Smith, like, his portrayal happened. Like, I hate to, like, say the name of the voice actor and just be like, yeah, I hate this voice actor, because that's not the case. I like other roles that Roger Craig Smith has played. I really think it's the fault of the voice direction. But I hate Roger Craig Smith's Sonic, like, but I like also understand how like that happened, you know, because the character got kind of like reinterpreted into this like jock asshole. So it's like, okay, at least it's like a reinterpretation.
Yeah, I
of
was
the
noticing in
character.
Shadow the Hedgehog, the way Sonic
Kinda
talks.
makes sense.
The way Sonic talks in
But,
Shadow
like-
the Hedgehog sounds like a surfer dude.
Yes. They bimboed him in Shadow.
What? No, I don't. See, I never got. That's not how it reads to me at all.
Well, that's how it read
He
to
reads
me in
like he's
Shadow.
about to- He sounds like he's about to like hand me an Extreme Teen Bible. Teaching me scripture.
It sound like he sounds different in Shadow, I think, than he sounded later on.
Isn't it wild just to think that in
I might be
Japan, they
like,
had
it
one
could be that
Sonic
I'm
voice
thinking of his
for years.
portrayal in 06.
Why is there a Roblox?
Oh, 06 is like his worst work.
Why is there a
because-
Roblox here?
Well,
Oh,
not worst work, but like it's the most bland core performance by everybody.
why is... Who decided on the stickers for this level?
What's wrong about the stickers?
There's a Roblox.
So,
What if they
This
add a
is
new
really,
character?
really well modeled. Is this like ripped from another game or something, or did they just make this?
What? Just oh my god, that kid, why?
Did you just push that visitor down the slide?
That kid. Why'd she do this? What if the next character they put in Super Smash Bros is Mr. Game in Roblox?
killed them.
There he is now. Ouchie, that really hurt. Wait, you didn't write it as Wiwi, it's really. That really hurt. That kid's got this
I love
big smile
how-
on her face constantly here.
I love how Hat Kid is like. She doesn't care about anything except for timepieces.
Yeah.
Like, she just wants to get back to having a good time in her spaceship.
That kid is rude now.
And
Isn't that what your headcanon was, Sasha? Is that she's actually the villain?
yeah, I feel like she is. And that's really funny to me.
Because she's just a kid.
Like, I don't want to spoil the end of the game, but it's just really funny.
I remember enjoying.
Did you find it funny, Tim? Did you find it funny, Elena, or was it just me?
I think it is fun. I don't know. I don't remember how I felt about it at the time.
I wish I was in a fun.
That kid is the antagonist, Sasha says.
What, bitch?
I wish I was in a fun ass water park.
Oh, yeah.
This also feels like it could have been a level in Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh yeah, got it!
Oh, huh. Yeah, I guess Sunshine would have made sense if it had a water.
Yeah,
Well,
Water
maybe
Park
not.
wouldn't have been out of place. What?
Well, wouldn't it be a little bit weird to have a water park right next to the water?
That's where water parks usually are, in my experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
I can't. Who put these stickers? Who moved my doo-doo pad?
Bad. I love how you just always come back to who moved. It's embarrassing.
Oh, bop, bop. Oh no. Achievement unlocked, you got the Obama sticker. At least this isn't the Hat in Time mod that I saw one time that has Mick Obama no Scoo in it.
Oh, I fucking remember that.
Anybody else
I
remember
never
Mick
really
Obama no Scoo?
realized how many of the customization options for Hackwood were like supposed to be things that modders could add on to. Like that's really cool. The way you can like permanently take something from a mod.
Are you okay?
Look at the dog.
Look at what? Look at
on the
what?
screen right now.
Look at the screen. Hat Kid's just there.
Look what it says. Okay, good. Oh my god. This level is incredible. They did a great job with this. I love how it's both good and also is managing to make me laugh really hard sometimes. Like, I think sometimes jokey things in games don't, like, strike a good balance with that. Where it's both, like, really goofy, it's got, like, really silly stuff, but it's also, like, you gotta enjoy playing it too, you know? I've seen games that go way too far on the jokey side of it.
Oh, do you remember that one person who makes all the like games on YouTube? You know, like I made a game with intentional bugs. That person.
Yeah.
They made like a portal-like and added the most annoying, meandering, unfunny, try-hard GLaDOS-like narration imaginable. Oh.
I remember that.
Was it Sam Hogan?
There was a game I saw one time. It's like a Subnautica type game, but in like space instead of in the water, and it just would not let up with its jokes. Like to the point where like it had like a nice scenery and everything, but you never had a chance to like take it seriously or like get into it because everything had to be like a meta joke. Everything had to be silly and funny, and it was just like it was just too much, you know.
That is the worst horror.
And it was also like sort of like vaguely like uncomfortable humor most of the time as well, if not like completely uncomfortable.
Can you give me an example of what you're talking about?
I think the one that I saw that like at which point it was what was the wait, what was the other thing I wanted to mention first? It was that what was it? Hold on one second. What was I gonna say? It was like oh yes, so the first thing you have to craft in the game is just a meta joke, and it's like useless junk that the developers make you put together was what it was called. Something along those lines, right? And then you put it together and it's like a really rude shape. It was just oh. And then there was a part where it was like you just randomly find this like little toy doll and it says Charlie Chaplin doll, but it like clearly looks like Hitler. It was just that kind of humor. And it's just like unrelenting, like everything is a joke like that.
I think I don't like yeah.
That kid was then fired from her job for her dangerous actions as a lifeguard and is now homeless.
I like. Oh, you know what? You know what's really terminally unfunny?
What?
Matt Groening show tie-in games. Unfunny. The Simpsons game.
Did you see what just happened? It says Hat Kid was then fired from her job as a lifeguard for being dangerous and is now homeless. And now we're here. I got a Samus sticker. Yeah, that's like the worst example I can think of like the humor being too much. What? The timepiece was in the dumpster! That's incredible.
It's complete coincidence you ended up here. Everything you've done, you could have just been homeless in the first place and got there.
That was great. That one was silly in a good way, and I think I appreciate humor more often when it's just sort of irreverent humor, you know? Like...
What does irreverent mean?
Like, where it's just goofy. Like...
Define what's not goofy.
The humor I was talking about in the other thing, where it all had sort of like... It was all like spicy humor. That makes sense.
Oh.
It was like... It was trying to like... be offensive, vaguely. That kind of humor, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I think I don't know. It's hard for me to think of humor I actually do like, because nearly
Because I
all
liked the
humor-
review where it's, you know, the too much water. That got me good. I like that kind of humor. Oh boy, can I find the color scheme I was using before?
You know what I thought was kind of really funny, even though I haven't played the game?
Maybe it was cookie dough. Yeah, it was cookie dough. Yeah.
Do you remember that one scene from Crash 4? Everybody cover your ears if you don't want spoilers for Crash 4. Cover them for 10 seconds. The scene where you're going through like a space-time rift and all of reality's collapsing or some shit, and you're going through the multiverse on a grind rail, and then the meme just turns up on screen with like all the sort of like woes like text on screen. It was fucking wild.
Are you still there, Cassie? Did we lose you?
Cassie, where's the Bobby? Where is the Bobby?
I think we lost Cassie.
Oh no. Oh well.
Which is a shame because I wanted. Oh, there you are.
Sorry, I muted because I was going pee.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that I muted.
Oh.
And just never came back.
Look, I'm riding on the Roomba. What was I gonna say about... Like, what's another example of... Oh, I had an example of a thing that was like a lot of humor in it, but in a way that like I enjoyed, because like it didn't overdo it, and also like I don't know, the jokes are really good to me, and then also like the game was really good, which is the main point I was trying to make, which was the Angry Video Game Nerd games, I think, do it really well, where it's like... It's sort of like the best parody stuff I've ever seen, where it's sort of like... It doesn't feel, like, mean, if that makes sense? Which is funny, talking about the Angry Video Game Nerd.
What doesn't feel mean?
The Angry Video Game Nerd games. And the way they do parody.
Yeah. Like, I
think I told you about that before.
I get the impression that, like, he's not being cynical about, like, anyone's actual work, like, the games themselves. It's like, he's playing the character.
It felt both like a parody and, like, appreciation of video games.
Right, that's good. I think it probably sounds silly, but I don't think I fully, like, recognize the difference between irreverent and cynical until, like, just now.
Oh. Irreverent, I feel, is just when it's just something's just enjoying itself and just letting itself just sort of be silly and have like little funny moments, you know.
I would say that to be I would say that to be irreverent to your boss at work would be calling them mate and saying have a nice day, pal. To be cynical to your boss at work would be to tell them that they're gonna die one day like the rest of us.
I don't want to grapple with that.
No! Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good example though, Bis. Yeah, I enjoy the humor of Hattenheim in general as well.
Me too.
Hat in Time had a sense of humor that I enjoyed and clicked with.
I'm trying to think of the last game which made me laugh, and it's very hard. I don't think games make me laugh very often.
Well, this mod level that we just played certainly made me laugh. And I know the Angry Video Game Nerd games made me laugh a few times with some of the stuff they threw in there. Those ones are very good. Sassy Lavender says this game is generally wholesome, isn't it? I think so.
I don't know. It hangs in a weird balance.
Well, I mean, I was just shoving, like, baby seals off of platforms. And I'm really bothering this Roomba right now.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's wholesome in the way that, like, I feel like Hat in Time kind of embodies the outlook of, like, a kid who just likes to have a good time.
Yeah.
And, like, they don't really, like, fully realize when they're mistreating someone.
Yeah.
Or, like, being selfish.
Yeah, I think I'm sorry that you weren't sure about the stream, Bis, but I think it ended up being nice.
I just think we need to out now. I think I just want to, like, I need to out now. It's like I think I need to, like, recenter our streams and, like, find an angle. Because you remember when we were just, like, playing through the Sonic series together until we ran out of... Like, that felt really focused and nice, and, like, there was a point and an angle. I think at the minute we're kind of like I don't know, I tend to just pulse around my ass at the last minute. It's just not...
I love bouncing on this. And the poses that she do. Boop. That kid's pretty great. This is probably one of my favorite video game characters.
I'm still trying to think. What was the last thing that made me laugh? I can't think.
Oh.
I can't think of a single thing I found funny in a game at the minute. There's gotta be something in Undertale which made me laugh. Probably, maybe?
Aw. I think it was interesting. This
like
game...
the cooking part?
I don't think that made me laugh, actually.
I think, I wanted to mention, I think this game, Yooka-Laylee, Super Mario Odyssey, and Sonic Forces were all, like, right around the same time. Like, I think in the same year. And, I think Odyssey and this game really made those other two seem really bad by comparison, especially. Like, Sonic Forces is kind of just bad on its own, but...
I feel like Sonic Forces was mostly shown up by Mania. Go on, Cassie.
Was the other one Yooka-Laylee?
Yeah, Yooka-Laylee was also about the same time as this.
Honestly, Sonic Forces got shown up by a lot of games that year, because it got shown up by other good 3D platformers, and it got shown up by another game in its own series.
Yeah, Mania.
Well, okay, let me walk that back for a second. Sonic Forces is a 2D platformer walking around in the skin of a 3D platformer.
I remember a lot of people at the time saying that Yooka-Laylee, like, probably looked even worse because it came out right around the same time as A Hat in Time did. And Super Mario Odyssey.
I feel it's just interesting. You have an indie owning them, and you have a AAA studio with fresh talent owning them.
Yeah.
The old veterans get completely fucked.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Sonic Forces has never stopped being shown up. Like,
that's true.
Years later, it gets shown up by fucking Despicable Forces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was incredible. It was one of the best things I've ever streamed.
That is the legacy of Sonic Forces, is that everything surrounding it is better than it.
I still, it's wild to think I still have, like, an unfinished game that was just me going, even I could do better shit than Forces.
But yeah, I think, apparently the 2D Yooka-Laylee game is better, though. I've heard people say that they actually really like that one.
I played the demo of it, and it wasn't that remarkable to me, but honestly, I've never been, like, super enthused about Donkey Kong gameplay, and I know it's supposed to be kind of like that, so
I liked the Donkey Kong Country games I've played. I mentioned it earlier, in fact, because you mentioned that this game is very, like, Hat Kid's very, like, light. And I said Donkey Kong's the opposite. Donkey Kong's very heavy.
Look at how low Hat Kid's nose is. The nose is touching the mouth.
Yeah, well, think about your nose. There's, like, barely any room between your mouth and nose.
Have you ever seen a top lip, Elena?
I can make my top lip touch my nose if I want.
Do you have a fucking dog snout? Does your nose go directly into, like,
if I scrunch up my mouth, my top lip touches my nose.
Yeah, and if you use your tongue to push your bottom lip down, you can make it touch your chin.
Maybe I don't even have to push it. I'm just using my lip of its own accord, and it touches my nose. I think your nose is closer to your mouth than you think.
I'm just saying, Hat Kid looks weird. Okay?
When you point it out, I kind of agree. Like, it doesn't stand out to me, but, like, if I look for it, I'm like, yeah, that is a little weird, I guess, you know?
I guess it just looks fine to me.
Forces really is just a fucking meme.
I mean, there's a meme shirt in the game.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh, God. I'm glad the Sonic series is over now. We can all move on.
Yep, no more games.
Yeah, they're just not doing it. There's no more games.
Is this... I wonder, is this like the longest there's been between Sonic games? Because Sonic Forces was 2017. And so was Mania.
Let me see if the Saturn era drought was worse. Okay, I'm looking at a list of Sonic games by release date. So I'm going by Japanese release date. Okay, so 1991, 1991, 1992, 92, 93, 93, 94, 94, 94, 95, 96, 99. Yeah, you know what? It probably will be. we have a 2001, a 2002, 2004, 2005, 7, 2010.
You skipped 6. There was definitely a game in 2006.
Wait a second. Why isn't there a 6 here?
Like, that's the only year I'm sure that the Sonic game came out.
Oh, they're segregating these by 2D or 3D on Wikipedia for some reason. So there's even more fucking games. There's even... Okay, let's just go on 3D games. Actually, no, that doesn't work. But yeah, 1996, 1998, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013... And then you go to 2017, which is a huge leap.
So that's the longest gap currently. Yeah. This 2013 to 2017. I think we're longer than that now. Or almost. Let's see, 2013, that's 14, 15, 16, so that was 4 years.
I know.
And it's been another 4 years.
I know we've been conditioned to think this isn't the case, but it could be a good sign that it's been a while.
It's not going to be a
good sign. A good sign with Forces that it had been a while.
That's the thing.
That's why I said that I know we've been conditioned to think it's not the case. But you have to remember, Sonic Boom happened in the interim. And
that's true.
Probably part of the reason Forces took a while wasn't... Like, I know the engine was part of the lengthy development. But I think part of it could also be just that they were resting on the fact that Boom would fill the space in between.
Yeah.
Like, I know nobody likes Boom, and I know it's made by a different studio, but like, it's kind of weird to say that there just weren't any Sonic games in the interim. Like, there were.
I refuse to acknowledge them.
So I think this time is different then, because there hasn't been anything in the interim.
I do not see them. No evil.
Well, there was a spin-off. There was Team Sonic Racing in the meantime.
Right.
That was 2019, right?
I think so.
It was Team Sonic Racing.
Why did they make Teen Sonic Racing?
Teen Sonic Racing?
Starring Sonic's teenage son.
No, not that again. Not Sonic's teenage son! Do you like the little icon that Hat Kid has on the DLC that you've got? That little drawing of Hat Kid. Oh yeah, there's the official merchandise. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have clicked on that. It's gonna open my browser.
Oh no, Elena, let's play the merch page. Let's play the merch page. Do it.
We cannot.
Why not? I hate how merch is always just like, here's the splash art on everything. Undertale's like one of the few things that doesn't fall into that. Undertale merch is generally pretty great.
I want to have plushes of my stuff. I want to have a marshmallow plush.
Marshmallow and Bootland.
Alright. I think we're winding down the stream now.
Yeah, we should wind down this stream.
It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed this.
I'm glad it worked.
We went
out.
over quite a few topics during the stream, I think. This stream was almost like a podcast. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, remember that game I was talking about that was a bit like Subnautica, but it was in space instead of underwater?
Yeah, the one with the shitty sense of humor.
Yeah, I saw somebody describe it as it looked like it was made by somebody who liked the gameplay of Subnautica, but like hated everything else about it, like hated its tone and hated it, like its political leaning and everything.
Do you remember what it was called?
No, I don't. Unfortunately.
Uh-oh, Ash, I'm sorry you
Space
missed
bitch
everything.
game. What this?
Oh yeah, Ash just missed everything.
Oh, there's a Hat Kid
Sorry,
plush.
Ash.
The Hat Kid plush is only $14.
No kidding.
I should totally get that.
When did they make a-
Okay, I gotta show you too what the little statue thing looks like. Because it looks different from how Hat Kid looks in game, in a way that, and it's only $18 too. That's less expensive than I thought it would be. The little figurine. I gotta get you two's opinion on it. Also, Hat in Time will not close. I'm waiting on it to close.
All the cool kids slurp the
Breath
lane.
Edge? Or Breathe Edge? Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think you're right, Chroma. Ash, why would you say that you're going to slurp me?
God, the word slurp has made me want a frappe now.
Has made you want to what?
A frappe.
I can't make Hat in Time close! I really wanted to get your opinions on this figurine before I ended the stream, but I may just have to ask you after.
I'm plug and play.
Oh, Microsoft Windows has shown up. End process, please.
Did you just say Microsoft Windows?
Microsoft Wind blows. Okay. Boy, my computer is very overloaded today.
I had a fun time.
Computer, please. I want to do this one last thing. Discord is like... Discord has a white outline right now. I've never seen that before.
Light mode is trying to break free.
I'm dying. The worst thing is when Task Manager is not responding.
Well, welcome to the Elena.
my god. Chat, I'm losing my mind right now. Task manager is not responding. I can't click on Discord. I think I'm just gonna have to forget about the idea of you getting Bis and Cassie's opinions on this figurine. Squidward crying, but he has diarrhea? What? I can't, I don't know if anybody can hear me. I don't Okay, I just have to end the stream. Sorry everybody, goodbye. Bye-bye.